Hi guys, it's Ed here, another GCC video. We've got Magical Finn here, a bit of a feature with him. But yeah, basically I wanted to talk to you about deadwood today. It's all too easy when we've got clearing things up in the garden that we get rid of all the stuff. But deadwood is a really scarce resource nowadays, and something that is very useful, particularly for insects, for fungi, things like that. And so keeping some deadwood in and around your garden can be very beneficial for the wildlife. Just to show you here, I've made a wood pile. It's a little bit covered up with snow and stuff at the moment. You can see I've gone for quite a messy wood pile, you might call, but what I've done that you might not notice is I've actually dug down. So here, this one, I've dug it halfway down and dropped it into the soil because there's some insects, grubs, larvae that really like that. I've got some other wood inside there as well that I've dug into the ground, as well as putting the ones on top, and then I've kind of put them around to try and create lots of different spaces where different animals, creatures can get in and out of there and help them out. Now, it doesn't have to look like this, it doesn't have to be as big as this, it could be smaller, bigger. That's the great thing about the deadwood stuff, is that even any deadwood is really good. You might even consider just taking some bits of wood like this, you might got one, and you could just lay it in part of your flower bed or something like that. That's really going to be helpful as well. But yeah, like I said, this is one of my wood piles. I've also got a neater one, so I'm going to have a little look at that, and so we can see that there's not just got to be laid out like this. So this was my lockdown project. I made this wood wall here because we wanted to do something to block off from the compost heap and the other stuff that I've got going on back there. So I saw this actually in one of the books, and you can see that I've snacked it all up. It's cut off nice and neat, but this isn't left here to be ready to burn. It's actually just there to create resource for dead wood. You could even do stuff like drill some holes in that to create some other spaces for maybe solitary bees, things like that. But if you check out on the Langdyke website, you'll actually see there's a great article on how to encourage bugs and insects into your garden as well, so that will probably give you some more ideas. But yeah, this is a great different way. It's just to show you that deadwood doesn't all have to be in a certain way, but keeping it in your garden is going to be great. Now I'm going to show you one final thing and then we'll wrap up. So the last thing that I wanted to show you is this right here. So this is a scrub pile. So often we think of deadwood as these big logs, but loads of us, you might not have some of that available. And this is another great useful habitat to create in your garden to help out the wildlife. All it is literally, as I've chopped different bits of bushes or little bits of tree branches, things like that. So the kind of sticky stuff, then I've left them a bit longer and piled it up on there in this area. And what it does, it allows certainly lots of things to find their way under there, smaller creatures, stuff like maybe some voles, some mice, things like that. You may even find that certain birds might like to create nests in there because it's really difficult for other predators, things like cats, stuff like that, to get inside it. So you might not have lots of big logs laying around, but do have a think about making a scrub pile as well. So just remember, deadwood is brilliant for the insects, brilliant for the fungi, brilliant for your garden. So consider doing that. And the lovely thing about deadwood projects is that you can do it in all different ways, shapes and forms. So if you've got some deadwood in your garden and you've laid it out in a wonderful way, then please do send us in some pictures, pop them on the Langdyke Facebook page because we'd love to see them. And that's it. We'll see you for the next video. Thanks a lot.